All right, hey guys, welcome to this live presentation. We're going to be talking about our 22 miles to Triumph challenge that we're having between October 24th and November 24th, celebrating the 2022 season of My Team Triumph. You just saw the highlight video there. It was a great season. We had 700 plus finish lines. We had 54 events, 4,000 plus inclusive training opportunities, and just so many people getting out onto the mission of My Team Triumph. So we loved it. If you don't know me, my name is Christian Jensen. I'm the executive director of My Team Triumph Wisconsin. I'm honored to be here with you to talk about this challenge and to announce some of the winners, draw those winners for our giveaways that we have today. So we're really excited about that. But let's talk a little bit more about this challenge. For those of you who don't know what it is, we've been emailing, been posting, but what is this all about? So basically for that month of October through November, 24th to 24th, we're challenging folks to fundraise for the organization to help us continue to offer these opportunities of inclusion to our captains and angels in that community, and also to move 22 plus miles and walk, run, roll, whatever way you can, and to get out in the community. And to do that helps when you're getting ready for Thanksgiving, right? Love those comments. Please keep them coming. Facebook user there, not sure who that is, but appreciate that. That was a great video as well. I agree. I really loved it. And so thanks for those comments. Appreciate that. Love to hear of 2022. What were some of your favorite events? Those of you who've been involved the past year, what are some of your favorite races that you've done this season? So go ahead and put those in the comments. Would love to see what you guys think, and we'll share those up on the screen when they come through. So going back to the challenge. So we're doing this to raise money to support the mission of, obviously, we're celebrating the season, but we're really looking forward into next year. And we're really excited about next year. And so our goal is to raise $25,000 over the course of this month to encourage people to give, to encourage people to move, encourage people to fundraise over the course of this month. And so for those of you who are involved, would love to say thank you. And also, if you've not been involved, I'll talk a lot about today how you can do that. It's super easy. There's links all over the place. There's a link in this video that takes you to the site, learn more about how to get set up. I guarantee it's one of the easiest, fastest ways for you to get signed up for a challenge. It takes you right to our Facebook challenge. You create your fundraiser, and then from there, you get moving. Now, we also have a really great movement challenge, like I mentioned, that's associated with a group that we have on Facebook. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. You'll get invited to join the group after you've joined the challenge. So that's going to be an automatic thing for you once you get going. So let's talk a little bit more about the giveaway. So for this particular giveaway, it's our first giveaway for this challenge. We're going to be giving away a MTT hat, a sweet trucker cap. It is a Velcro enclosure. I like that because it just makes things a little bit easier if you got a big head like me. And we're giving away a really nice My Team Triumph coffee mug. How sweet is that, right? So 2 items that we're going to give away. We're going to be choosing 2 winners, and in order to have won or entered to win these, you have to have joined the challenge and created a fundraising page. Got some comments here from our favorite races, the Bellin and the Packers 5K. I agree 100%. And so some of our favorite races that we have going on there. I love those. So that's going to be our challenge. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the fundraising that has been happening over the course of just over a week. Now, again, we started this on October 24th. So that was a Monday, a week ago Monday. So we're just under 2 weeks into this, a little over a week. And so that's where we are so far. Let's talk a little bit about, like I mentioned, where we are in the fundraising. So Like I mentioned, our goal is to raise $25,000, and I'm excited to share just over a weekend we're $7,454. Yeah, huh? How awesome is that? We're going to give some applause on that one. And we have 33 fundraisers and 163 unique donations that have come in from those fundraisers. Some of these fundraisers are in the challenge. Some of them have created a fundraiser on the page. Some of them are doing a birthday fundraiser right now on Facebook. So really, really grateful for that support. And let's talk a little bit about some of our top fundraisers so far. So top 5 fundraisers. We have 2 people right now that are over $1,000, Sean Ryan and Mike Lodel, both on our board. If you've done the Door County Tri, if you've done the Fall 50, if you've done a number of events around here, you know Sean Ryan. He's a great race director and a member of our board of directors and one of our great longtime supporters. Mike Lodel is also on our board. Number 3 is Darren Deja, our crew member in the Lake Geneva region. Number 4, Pammy Jensen, Team Mom, hitting up that top 5. So great job, Pammy Jensen. And then Julie Supple Roberts in 5th. So some great fundraising that's going on there. Top 5. Great job, guys. Keep up the awesome work. Also want to remind you, we'll talk more about this later, that we have some incentives for the top fundraisers. At the end of the campaign, we're going to give away a free entry into a My Team Triumph race in 2023 and a gift card for a free pair of shoes from our friends at Runaway Shoes. And then anyone that has been involved in the campaign throughout the month is going to get entered to win a sweet MTT hoodie. So we've got something for everyone, whether you've raised a little bit or raised a lot. We've got a little bit for everyone there. So those are our top fundraisers. Of course, this is a movement challenge. We are encouraging people to get going over this month. So let's talk a little bit more about, let's share some of the highlights of some of those activities. We have a Facebook group. If you're not part of it, this is always a lot of fun because people are sharing their movement in these groups. So I want to share some of those stories. Here's Joe Carr. He's one of our faves. He lives in actually Minnesota, but he gets involved in both the Minnesota chapter and has done the Eau Claire Marathon with us. So shout out to Joe. I know you're watching out there, buddy. And so love it. I see you on your new step. I see you flexing the guns. So love it, man. Great job. Here's a picture of Jen, Chris, and Mason, Captain Mason, over in our North Central region. Chris is on our board, and obviously Captain Mason is involved with us. Jen is Mason's mother. And so shout out to you guys. There's a lot of talk on Facebook right now about the Hokas. This must be people from the North Central region because there's a love for the Hokas in North Central. So love it, guys. Keep it up. So let's keep it going here on the stories. Katie and Angie went for a run at Kohler last week, Sunday. So here's a picture of that. Great job, Katie. I think this was on her birthday, in fact. So and then speaking of the Sheboygan area, Tim Muldoon, one of our board members, got to run for the very first time with his sister. Take a look at that photo. Love the smiles. Love it. Congratulations to you, Tim, for getting out. Tim's one of our board members, like I mentioned, longtime Angel, and just love to see him getting out there with his sister. Last but certainly not least, Stanley Tucci. Mike Lodel joined us for a training run. Mike's on our board in the Madison area. That does looks strikingly like Stanley Tucci, does it not? Just uncanny. In fact, we got to zoom in on the face to see this. Is that not Stanley Tucci? Give me a thumbs up if you are like, dude, totally Stanley Tucci. Some of you are like, who the heck is Stanley Tucci? He's an actor. He's a good actor. So anyway, great job on the movement. Love sharing it. If you're in the group, keep sharing those stories. We'll highlight them every week and get those miles in. Get into that 22 miles. as we get towards the end of the campaign, and keep going. All right, so let's get to it. Let's draw the prize. Prizes, I should say. We've got a wheel spinner right here. We are going to put this up on the screen, and we're gonna do 2 winners here. First, let's do the coffee mug. So let's give the wheel a spin here. Who's gonna win the coffee mug? Going. Coffee mug's going to Chris Newman. Congratulations, Chris. Don't let Katie steal this coffee mug. You deserve it. I see you getting out for your runs early in the morning. So you get that coffee. We'll be sending it off to you. Now the winner of the hat. My Team Triumph hat. Let's see who this is going to. Jen Merdew. All right. Excellent. Congratulations, Jen. Great job. Keep up the great work on your activity and your fundraising. All right. Excellent. Now, we'll be sending those off in the mail to you guys, but let's talk about the next challenge, because every single week we're going to have a challenge that we do to not only encourage you, but also to incentivize you for getting involved in the fundraising and the movement here. So what do we got coming up on the next challenge here for the next week? So basically it's 1 week. It's up until next Thursday, the end of the day next Thursday. We're going to do a challenge for this 1 week period. So basically from tomorrow up until the end of the day Thursday, so little under a week, most raised in that week, not the whole campaign, but in that week. So the most raised in that week is going to win this really sweet Arctic water bottle. It is laser engraved with the MTT logo on it, and it's got a nice twist top on it. Keep your drinks cold or hot. And if you're into hunting or you're into fishing and you're out in the woods or on the ice, this is also great if it's that time of year, is it not? Right? So that's going to be the challenge starting tomorrow, going to the end of Thursday. So a little under. So again, to clarify, it is just under a week challenge. I put 1 week, but it's technically less than a week. But whoever raises the most from the start of the day tomorrow, Saturday, today's Friday, right? So Saturday to the end of Thursday, whoever raises the most in that period of time. So it's everyone's at zero, fresh start, I should say, starting tomorrow morning. And so whoever raises that most amount of money in that time frame is going to take home the bottle, and we'll just take the top winner in that. So sound good? Pretty cool. Excellent. And then also, again, just want to remind you that the most raised is going to take home, again, that free pair of shoes, entry into a 2023 My Team Triumph event. And then anyone that's in the campaign is going to be entered to win this MTT hoodie, this Sweet Run MTT hoodie. Everyone's loving those hoodies. So anyone's going to get entered to win that. We'll give that out at the end of the campaign on the 24th. Again, this goes all the way up to Thanksgiving. Great to create some room in the belly for the turkey and the mashed potatoes. So let's get on the challenge, guys. If you've not joined the challenge yet, it's super simple. You just head over to the My Team Triumph website, myteamtriumph-wi.org, or click the link in this video. You can join the challenge really anytime between now and the 24th. You don't have to have started already. This is open to anyone throughout that month, and you can keep moving. Obviously, we've created the movement challenge such that you can, if you're active regularly, you can do that, or if you're crazy and want to go do it all in one time, you can do that too. But we've got these rewards for everyone that's involved, whether you're involved a day or whether you're involved a month. So join the challenge, do the fundraising, get your butt moving, and get those 22 miles. We so appreciate the support. We're celebrating the season of 2022, and of course, supporting the mission moving forward into 2023. So thank you all for your involvement so far. Again, those 30 plus people, 7,500 raised. Let's get to that 25,000 goal and just knock it out of the park. I know we can do it. So join our challenge, get involved, get moving, get fundraising, and let's get after it, guys. So thanks for tuning in for this live presentation. We will be back next Friday, the same time, same place here on Facebook, whether you're on the page or you're in the group. And that time we will be announcing the winners of this next challenge and sharing all the stories from the challenge in the last week so far. So that's it for me, signing out, and we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend, and let's get moving. Thanks, guys.